sir, my esteemed co-panelists on the ladies and gentlemen, today's talk is on inclusiveness. Since morning we have had several sessions, each one speaking on an aspect of how ICT has helped different departments, different parts of the government, and how it is envisaged to take it to future, including friends from the companies who are into making systems, processes, hardware to make this happen. We are an organization which was created under National E-Governance Plan about 5 years back, and our objective was that in every village, every Gram Panchayat, there should be one common access point, which is IT enabled, through which any department, any company, any public sector, private sector, government sector, they can access to the entire community, that is the village community, in terms of providing the services. Now the question here came is that why should one provide the services through one point? Why can't people access the services directly? The answer was that in India, considering what is the literacy, availability of electricity, affordability of different gadgets, it may not be possible that in rural areas you will have that much penetration of PCs, smartphones and different kind of gadgets which is required for the purpose of ICT to happen. ICT is a technical. It is not something which can be done without a handheld device or a device which one possesses at home. So that is how this concept came. Government did a bidding, and we won the bidding in 6 states. Odisha is one of them. We were to set up about 2,500 centers. And the centers were set up, and we were told that you can do any business that you want to. And government, as and when the services flow, like Odisha was saying in the morning, 2 districts in Odisha, Mayurbhanj and Ganja, the new districts have been created, and services have been started to given through these common access points. It is good that e-Odisha is taking place today, because I attend a lot of conferences across India where there are conferences of this nature. One thing definitely happens in this conference, that it produces a positive dissatisfaction, a journey, a desire to do something more. Unless we come under one roof and discuss what is lacking or what is good, progress cannot take place. So to that extent, I must congratulate Odisha as well as Bhutali to have convened all the people under one roof so that we share our happiness, our pain, and how to take it forward. Now, I have the full presentation, but I will come to a few slides. And the thought I wanted to give here was that when we talk about inclusiveness, see, ours was an organization which was very unique. We were told that you open the shop and माल बाद में आएगा. दुकान पहले खोल लो, साफ सुथरा करके लाइट वाइट लगा लो, नौकर वोकर रख लो और माल बाद में आएगा. कौन सा माल आएगा वो पता नहीं. तो जब हम खोल दिए तो गांव में लोग आ गए हमारे पास. बच्चा लोग दुकान नहीं खुलाई कि कौन है दुकान में मिली हो. So we said bring बहुत कुछ मिली. What is operator? So we could see. So we thought it's better to create the package time so that the pressure automatically comes here. So now, like the way I am speaking, it must be under pressure on OCAP and the government and the private sector. How do we use these services? The VLEs are very unhappy. Some of the places where the services have not come, they are very unhappy. That why the services are not coming. So they go to the MLA, they go to the MP, they create noise. So that makes the government move. It is not an indication of whether government is more focused or private sector is more focused. I have worked in both. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, and it is inherited. It is not at all officer specific. Unfortunately, we think that some officer is very good, so the thing is moving, some officer is not good, so the thing is not moving. It is not so. It is a part of the life, the part of the way the government is made, the part of the way the private sector is made, the part of the way the banks are made. So when we started doing this, the question came up that many people contacted us. Yeah, our aim this service you provide. So we got queries from education segment. We got queries from banking services because government services had not come. Of course, in Uttar Pradesh we got government services. Then we had a lot of telecom companies telling us that please come and distribute your, we want to distribute our products there. Then we had also companies like Tata's, Gulf Oil, who said that we don't want anything. We only want your center to advertise our products. Then there was UID, like in the morning, they said that we want to use your center to make a UID enrollment. Then they said that after UID goes away, a new child is born and he becomes old, then how do I make, so you make it permanent UID center. So we saw that a lot of things was coming. So suddenly the shop was full. All of course commitment. Some of them came, some of them are coming. So when I see in that perspective, I could feel that I live in Bombay actually. In Bombay I don't feel the need. But why am I feeling it here? So there the question of divide came. That between the rural area and the urban area, there is a clear-cut divide, which many of us realize. Thankfully, government officers realize more, like Padhi Sahab, who must have started his career from the very beginning, and would have seen very closely how the rural population works. Many of us do not. Corporates go very rarely, except for agri-seed company or people who sell their product in rural areas. They come from metro downwards till the time they reach the rural area. One slide here I would like to show when we talk about rural inclusiveness. Look at this figure. This is all that I have been seeing since perhaps last 30 years when I started my career. In India, there are 5 metros, which is only 8% of population. There are 40 cities, which is 5% of population. 450 towns of 10% of population. And 7% of population comes from 4,041 towns. So 4041 plus 450 plus 40 plus 5 comes to about 5,134 towns. If you take 5,134 towns in India, that is 30% of the population. Balance 70% comes from 6.440 lakh villages. And gentlemen, if you compare the services and the facilities made available to this top 30% and bottom of 70%, is equality. There are 22,000 bank branches out of 68,000 who serve the 6.4 lakh. 46,000 serve the top half. This is only about banking is concerned. Go to post offices and extra departmental post offices and put it in this channel. You can ask this question to any officer, any banker, any private sector. Look at Hindustan Lever, the best consumer product marketing companies. 90% of its distribution infrastructure is within 5,041. It may not have 5,041 stockists in India also. And one city may have multiple stockists. Going to 3.40 lakhs does not arise. So where are we? Miles away. So when we talk of development and inclusiveness, ICT, why it is important that it does 2 things. Why people have not gone to this 6.4 lakh? Being an entrepreneur, I can tell you for 2 things. Fear, पैसा खो जाएगा. वहाँ जाएगा कौन? कलेक्शन कौन करेगा? माल का डिमांड बहुत है, पैसा चढ़ जाएगा. ये फर्स्ट. सेकंड इज दैट वहाँ पे क्या बिकता है वो मालूम नहीं. और वहाँ जाएंगे ही. अगर 1 रुपया में यहाँ पे घुमाऊंगा, 1 रुपया 5 पैसा बन जाएगा. 4 महीने में, 6 महीने में, 10. यहाँ पे तो 1 रुपया डालूंगा तो पता नहीं कब आएगा. So the communication divide between rural and urban is so predominant that it becomes very difficult for one to market. Yes, as far as government is concerned, they have a mandate. They have a mandate that they will have to do development. Development is government's job. I don't think it is private sector job. So if development is there, the focus is there also in 6.40 lakhs. Number 1. Number 2, if you want to go to rural, you better partner with government. And government which makes it going, then it works. In our model, we had B2C and B2C coming both. The concept was that if B2C turnover is not good, then B2C will complement, and if B2C is not good, then B2C will complement. Now let's look at so this is the kind of model that we have, where you have a village, then the village level entrepreneur. Then the village level entrepreneur gets his consumers from the village who pay him in cash. They avail of the services that he gives them. Then he is connected to the VSAT or to the broadband connection to the data center. The data center belongs to us, and to the data center is connected the government. To the data center is connected the private sector whose services we sell. So we aggregate the entire demand, send it to our partners. We aggregate the entire income, send it to our partners after keeping our margin, and partners offer the service. That is how it works. Now, if you look at, just look at this. This is of UP, where the government services were provided. There are about 120 people were surveyed. When we surveyed them, they said that before the common service center came up, or before these access points in the villages came up, एक गांव का बच्चा उसको एजुकेशन के लिए for doing a small course in Microsoft Excel or Word or Tally, he used to go something like 11 kilometers. For agriculture information, 7 kilometers. For land records, 13 kilometers. For a small mobile TV recharge, this is 3 kilometers. Health and birth certificates, 13 kilometers. And the longest that we used to travel was utility bill payment was 11 kilometers. Utility bill payment means your electricity and BSNL bill payment. These are some of the services that we give. Panelists were talking before that ICT can never solve a problem. ICT is only an enabler, and the more we understand, the better we will be. So, in our entire ecosystem, the most important feature is not ICT. When I joined this company, I joined from FMCG, so I am very excited. I work with computers because we are all brainwashed, that things which are computerized are necessarily more efficient. So if I Google someone's name, then whatever Google says is more important than what we will tell you. Because Google ने बोला, ये कोई जैसा गीता है, Google करने का मतलब सब ठीक आएगा. गांव में चलता नहीं है. गांव में मेरा भाई बोल दिया ये सामान खरीदना है तो खरीदूंगा. मेरा भाई बोला वो पीडीएस वाला चोर है तो चोर है. मेरा भाई बोला ये इंस्पेक्टर अच्छा है तो अच्छा है. लेकिन हमारा यहाँ पे वैसा नहीं है. भुवनेश्वर में हम सेम फ्लैट में रहते हैं, हमारा पड़ोसी को साल नहीं मिलते. पड़ोसी कुछ बोलेगा भी तो we do not work on trust. In villages it is very